Right, I'm back over here on the north shore of Vancouver here at Lonsdale Quay, and I want to show you just over here the shipyard, what they've done here. They have done something like they've done above in Dublin, like Grand Canal Dock and down what's the other place then. I have 2 videos up on my channel there in Dublin, the whole regeneration of the Docklands area. So this here, I'll just show you, it's the shipyard they're calling it. So yeah, so this area here is all the redevelopment of the Docklands. But there's a nice modern building across the way here. Yeah, so it's they are calling it the shipyard. It's a real trendy place here, I have to say. So look, they have a tap and bar. I can't see the whole lot of a bar. Anyway, look, it's lovely and trendy. It's called the Shipyards, and these are all the apartments that are around it. There's another place just here. It's lovely. And yeah, so the North Shore is lovely here. It's not as hectic as downtown Vancouver. So if you want a more relaxed place to come to, instead of being in the hustle and bustle of Canada Place, which is gorgeous now, by the way. There's no place in Vancouver that's not nice. Well, there's a bit of an unsavoury place there down here, Chinatown at the minute, you know what I mean. But overall, there's no bad place in Vancouver. This is just lovely. Yeah, if you want to relax, come here. Look at the. I love that architecture there now, the modern architecture, lovely design. Look, it's fantastic the way they've done that. There's the big yachts out there. Look at them. Look at all the people just chilling out here now in the sunshine. Totally chilled. Look, isn't it fantastic the way they have it all done? Isn't that brilliant? Yeah, so that place there, they have to call it Tap and Barrel, and it's lovely. It's lovely. And look, they've kept one of the shipyard cranes here. It's cool. Really, really well done. So they're calling here Shipbuilders Square. They even have a stage here where you can obviously play music or whatever. Look. It's a big steel canopy there on it. So you can play music there and stuff. There's a whole indoor air, well, it's a covered roof area here, where families can come with their children, and loads of play areas for them, and yeah, really, really cool. This here is saying Capilano University here. body there. Yeah, so this is a whole, as I said, it's all reclaimed dockland and turned into a very, very hip and trendy living quarters here with apartments and stuff in them. Look at this. But there's another Tesla electric car. Elon Musk. Wow. That's that first car down there was a big Porsche. Now I love this building here, this one. See the red design on top of it, and it's even, well, to me it's even nicer just down from the harbour front here. So I'll go around that way and have a look at it from the other side, right? Show you from the other side, but it's fantastic. So I think, and I could be just here now, not too sure now, just a big sign over the far side is saying that it was a dry dock area, you know, where they obviously repaired ships. It was along here. So look at what they've done to the place. Now, again, I would say it would cost you an arm and a leg to live here, to buy a place if you can buy them, or to rent. You want to be you want to have a good job, for sure. As you can see, it's all futuristic, all green looking, if you know what I mean, green energy, with the bikes and, you know, the trees and stuff. So I'm thinking in between these two buildings here, in between these two modern buildings here, was the dry dock, because it says here, look, the huge dry dock to your right used to lift ships out of the water. So look, there's supposedly the dry dock, right? There's the crane. Look at the crane here. So I reckon that dry dock was just here between these two big modern complexes, apartment complexes. I just love the architecture here. I love it. I think it's fantastic. So this is a remnant of one of 4 shipbuilding berths that dominated the shipyard. So yeah, so I was right there. So this was you know, to do with shipbuilding and ship repairs and all that kind of thing, right? So during the period 1950 to 1980, much of the eastern part of this site was rebuilt due to post-war changes in shipbuilding practice. The large buildings to the east and the floating dry dock behind you reflect more recent activity here on the waterfront. Destroyer escorts for the Navy, Coast Guard vessels, icebreakers, tankers, log barges and ferries have and continue to be built and assembled at this active industrial site. So that's over there. See over there where them big cranes are? Right, Vancouver dry dock. Yeah, big huge dry dock there. The propeller in the berth below you is from the HMS Rainhead Victory class freighter, built in 1945 at North Vancouver Ship Repair. It's 4 ton, 13 feet wide propeller made of bronze, and manganese was forged in Owen Sound, Ontario, to source propellers for all ships built in Canada during the wartime shipbuilding programme. In 2008, the Ramhead ceased active service as an auxiliary support vessel with the UK Ministry of Defence. Its propeller was salvaged from a recycling shipyard in Belgium in 2009 and returned to North Vancouver the following year. Right, must go in search of this propeller. So, oh look, there it is over there. That's the propeller I think they're talking about over there. Oh, they've done a fantastic job here, I think, anyway. Fantastic. I must check it up now. That's called Seaside Hotel. I must check that up to see how much is that to stay per night. Yeah, and I say, look at this. Over 50% of this shipyard site has been created by landfill. There you go. Amazing. Yeah, it's a real trendy area, but it's also real relaxing. Very relaxing, actually. Just to chill. You see the shimmer from the sun on the harbour here. Oh, this is just so relaxing walking down along the pier here. Beautiful, beautiful. On my last full day, my friends, it's now 5:20 on a Sunday evening here on the north shore of Vancouver at the Shipyards beside Lonsdale Quay, and I'm just taking all this in. Oh, this is lovely. The sun is just beaming down here now, and it's just glorious, I have to say, glorious. Right, again, I'm at the Shipyards here, and it's just showing, telling you here the historics, you want to call it, the history of this shipyard here. It was called the Burrard Dry Dock Company. So in 1894, Alfred Wallace founded a one-man boat building company that by the early 1950s had grown into one of the largest shipbuilding and repair operations in Canada. The shipyard participated actively in Canada's war effort by constructing warships and merchant navy vessels for both world conflicts. During the Second World War, the company expanded its operations, employing over 13,000 men and women at its peak. This dramatic growth and the adoption of innovative shipbuilding techniques allowed Burrard to play an outstanding role in the development of this industry on the west coast. So that would have taken place all around this area here. So that's pretty quite, obviously, hence the name, the Shipyards. You know what I mean? Lovely area, real trendy. It's 20 to 6 here in the evening, on Sunday evening here at North Shore, and it's still really hot. Very warm, my friends, very warm. Wow. There's that place again, look, indoor place for the kids, if you want to call it. Families and the children. Isn't it fantastic? Look. see the way they've kept the steel here as kind of, I don't know, an architectural feature. I think that's dangerous. So if you slipped and fell there now, banged your head against that or something. I think that's brilliant there, what he's done there. Look, an image of the workmen in the shipyard. Look, remember it said over there 13,000 people were employed in this area here during the shipbuilding, back in the heydays of the shipbuilding. 13,000 people. So here's a Japanese restaurant here. It's called Yohashi Sushi. Yohashi Sushi. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that properly, but anyway. Hi. Another big construction crane here on is it Westerfield Avenue or something it's called. Right, I'm not going to go any further here. Go back down towards Lonsdale Quay. Look at the double truck here. Look at the two toilet runners. Not cool. Wow. That company is called Guardian Angel Transport Limited. That's so funny. Guardian Angel Transport Limited. Very, very funny. As I said, they seem to have great wit over here in Canada, definitely. And they're mad into their dogs, as you can see. They're dog crazy over here. Yeah, so this is only like, this is the North Shore. This is North Vancouver here, and this is also the way you go on the bus out to that way there, and then out to Grouse Mountain, and the Capilano suspension bridge is out that way. Well, out swinging it over that way at the foot of the mountains there. So yeah. So there's local elections taking place here, right? That must be one of the candidates that someone doesn't like. Look, fuck Trud GAU, whatever. I can't pronounce that, but anyway, it looks like that all politicians everywhere are the same, aren't they? They can be hated. See the Canadian flag here, look. Saying here, yeah, I'm candy. That's made out of a whole thing of candy. Isn't that amazing? Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Seems to be closing up here now. Everywhere is closing up inside in the market here.